What's gonna happen? Not a lot until we get to the circuit. Then it's gonna explode. Man, it felt pretty just tempo the whole time, nice pace, was able to sit in easily. Stefan, he guided me really well into the dirt, and we had good position going into the dirt section and great position coming into the circuit. We were in the top third of the field, which was where you needed to be coming into the circuit to save some energy, and just slowly moved up. I went off the front once, and then just sat in about 20 wheels back, and then on the last lap I got to about 15 wheels back. And then there was that crash involving Clark and United Healthcare, and I went right over a guy.
He broke
kept
his
going.
collarbone.
He broke his collarbone, which is very unfortunate. But we all finished on the lap. I think I got my time gap back. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. We'll see what they do about the crash, and hopefully Clark's okay, and hopefully anybody else caught up's all right.
Felt like a criterium the way
Felt
we
like
raced.
a crit, yeah.
28.8 miles average, so it was like a fast criterium. One of the shortest road races you do all year. But it was a lot of fun. The wind wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It was,
Actually, there was never any echelons.
Yeah.
So, what would you have to say to a recreational rider who might look at this? Oh, actually, Mary wanted you to sing.
She want me to sing?
Yeah. Sing about your race.
I've got no inspiration right now. You got a song for me? Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
Don't stop believing.
You gotta speak English when you do it.
All right, that's good.
Full bore the entire time. I couldn't wait to be done, which is kind of unusual. Usually I like crits and I can move around, and I was just getting yo-yoed off the back the whole time, and welcome to racing with the pros, right?
Right off the bat, and then I couldn't get in my clip. Came down to my calf, got nice bruises on my calf. 2 tries to get in my pedals, and finally somebody pushed me. It was horrible. That was not what I expected, but tough. They pulled almost half the field by now. Well, my overall experience at Nature Valley Grand Prix has been both good and bad. Like, gods have been for me and they've been against me. Had a great experience. Cannon Falls by far has been my favorite race. Definitely for my strengths, a very powerful course and a great circuit race to follow. The overall experience has just been something I can never replace. Just being in the big pack with the professional racers and just feeling like I'm one of the pros and being treated by the mechanics has just been outstanding. I can't ask for anything better. The host housing, again, and the transportation, Nature Valley's done a great job for us as a composite team. They've really gone above and beyond what's really expected. So overall, a good experience. I had some issues during the crit. I forgot my shoes, and I guess everybody has that once in their lifetime, and unfortunately the cameraman didn't get a chance to capture that experience because it was rather stressful. The races to begin with are stressful, and then to forget your shoes on top of it didn't help the situation. I ended up starting off about a corner behind everybody else, about 30 seconds to a minute behind during the St. Paul crit. And I had to sprint to catch up, and somehow I managed to stay into the race. And I'm here today, Stillwater crit, and managed to stay in the race without getting pulled or meeting the time cut in every single race. So overall, my overall expectations were just to finish the race, and here I am. So, and overall the team has been a really great team as well, so I can thank them for their efforts as well as Mike. He's been a great coach.
The whole team has been doing pretty good. I've had a few mechanical issues, and I got caught in a crash on, I believe it was Thursday in the road race. But other than that, the pro ride experience has been very good. A lot of help with the mechanics. Host housing is very nice. Not having to deal with getting your own hotel and stuff like that, so that's been really good. everything else has been great. We got the trainer set up for us, so we just got to hop on the bike and get training.
Thank you, Nature Valley Grand Prix, for an awesome experience.
Talk about you.
Oh.
Talk about your race.
Thank you to all our sponsors. Oh man, that was hard. I kept getting. Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
No, that's great work.
Great move.
Thanks.
Really strong.
It was because I can't descend as well as they can. I'm just dangling on the back and then haul ass up the hill. Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
So what happened? What did you do? What's the move?
Well, I kept getting like just a little gap on the descent because I was a little more nervous than those girls. That's why I was hanging on the back the whole time, because they would have passed me anyway on the descent. So I just let them go in front of me, and then I kind of had a sneaker move up the right-hand side every time up the hill. Second to last lap, I knew I still had some legs left, so just sat on the back and sprinted coming out of the last corner pretty much. Just a long sprint.
And what happened on the hill? The last
And
hill?
so then I passed probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 girls and got close to the leaders but couldn't catch them. So I think I got 5th. Good day. Looking forward to finishing and being where I want to be, going home. The monster, not Katie, the hill.
There you go.
This week's been really nice to have all the support of the team. We've had fans bringing us out to the race. We've had host housing. Spit sweat all over the camera. We have these trainers set up before all the races, so it's made what would be very, very tough racing situations a little bit less stressful. And we've all had a great week. I've met some great guys, and we're going to go out there and race well together today.
The experience was great. You know, having Tex here to get our bikes ready, having a good coach that knows a lot more. She's probably forgotten more than we'll ever know about bike racing. Made a big difference, so enjoyed it.
My week has been highs and lows, I would call it. But hopefully on the last day, I can recover well and be part of the race. Yesterday was pretty mediocre, and the time trial was okay. Probably my best day so far, but still was probably one of the toughest quits you have in the US. So it's really a race of attrition where usually maybe 30 guys finish on the same lap, if even that, out of 100 starters. So but it suits me. I think it's about really being able to climb up the hill, so many times at that speed. But it's technical too at the same time. So.
How about your week? How's Nature Valley?
Oh, I mean, the racing for the team itself probably could have been better. I mean, we missed out once or twice, but at the same time, the whole week as a whole, I think, was great. Be up here with all the guys and meet my teammates and have a team director on mechanics on hand and everything. It was a good experience. Host house was great. Daryl, and I mean, it's been a great week in terms of being here and racing. The results always you want to do better, but besides that, I think everybody had a really good time.
What do you have there, Tim?
Red jersey,
Yeah?
being aggressive. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I was aggressive more than I was lucky today, but I gave it a shot. I went right after the King of the Mountain. Once Bissell had secured the King of the Mountains, I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot, and I went off solo. And of course, they were gonna let me go because they probably wanted me to try to cook myself. And then I got a big enough gap that eventually one of the Bissell riders came across, and he tried working me over for a little bit. And then his teammate came across, and he worked me over for a little bit. And then we all got caught, and I hung in and just smiled till the end because it was a great day.
So Louise, you've gone through 3 stages now. What are some of the things that you've taken away from your first couple days of racing?
can't answer that.
What are some of the things that are going to stand out most from the first 3 days of your race?
I really enjoyed the road race yesterday. It was really fast. It's really fun competing with the best riders around. It's cool to be in the group and see all the good riders and be able to hang out.
There were a lot of attacks in the race yesterday. What kinds of things were looking like they might cause problems for the peloton?
I kind of watched. I noticed whenever anything, they never really let anything get out of sight. And I noticed Peanut Butter and Christian Armstrong up at the front, and I knew pretty much they didn't want to break to get away, and they did a good job of keeping that from happening.
How did the attacking and the reactions from the peloton compare to the races that you've done in the past?
Well, this is a lot bigger field than I'm used to, so. But if you're in the peloton, you just kind of get swept along. But on the windier parts, it was harder to be in there, and it was up and down. So you just have to keep paying attention. You can't really relax.
The first day of racing, you had some rain issues, some challenging weather. What was it like to deal with that criteria?
Yeah, that was really sketchy. I've never seen so many crashes. There's some sharp turns on some bad roads and wet conditions. It was pretty dangerous, but we got out of there all right, I guess.
Did you feel like it was a pretty aggressive race?
Yeah, it was fast. Yeah, it was fast.
And what kinds of criteria, how did that compare to some of the other criteria you've done in the past?
I don't really like criteria. It's probably my least favorite thing. And so...
Louise, you're about ready to ride a criterium in Uptown.
Yeah.
Tell us where you're riding, and sounds like it might be a little apprehensive.
Yeah, I probably am. I'm just not comfortable doing it. If I did more, I knew I would be better at them, but I prefer to ride longer road races, and I like time trial, and this is kind of a necessary evil for me.
You've obviously gotten to get to know your teammates a little bit.
Yeah.
You've got 5 other great women on the team with you. What's it been like getting to know them and work as a team?
It's been great. We really all get along really well. We had a really fun team camp. We keep saying how much we all like each other. It's cool. I think we all have a lot of respect for each other. Everybody, has a job. There's some really smart people here, with really advanced degrees and stuff, and everybody really works hard to fit cycling and traveling and their jobs and everything, and we really have a lot of fun together. It's cool.
And you've got obviously different strengths on the bike. Each one of you's got different specialties.
Yeah.
How have you decided on strategy and taking advantage of the strengths that you all have?
Well, we have Jade, who's done a great job, and she's top 10 GC now, so really all of us want to help her keep her amateur jersey and keep her in the top 10 would be awesome. So I think all of us now are pretty much, we want to help her do that, so whatever we got to do.
So you've got a more challenging road course tomorrow, lots of hills and that kind of thing. Are you getting excited about that event?
Yeah. We went over to Menominee when we were at team camp, and we met them, and they were really fired up about the race, and really had done a lot of work to make it happen, and so we're excited to go there, and I think it'll be a good race.
As you think about going back home after the event and continuing your own racing, what are the kinds of things that you hope to do through the rest of the season and maybe in the future?
I'd probably like to do a couple more races like this year if I can, and I'm kind of a go with the flow kind of person. If something comes up, I'll probably go if I can. I'm not a big planner.
And so you've obviously had some great support from the folks at Freewheel Bike and from Nature Valley. Tell us the kinds of things that you've experienced as in general outside of the fences, as a team.
Well, they've totally spoiled us for sure. I mean, they take our bikes, they clean our bikes, they change our wheels. I mean, Freewheel, they rerouted my whole cable system the other day. The Freewheel guys did. I mean, they just have done everything we need and done it friendly and happy, and it's been fun. And I mean, we have the best coaches around. I mean, we have 2 really, really respected coaches that are fun and nice and teach us a lot. And it's been a great time. We have great host housing. I mean, it's been awesome. Is that all right?
It went pretty well. It didn't feel good at all. Time trials are hard because they always feel terrible, and you never know how you're measuring up with the other riders. but I was one of the last, probably 15 to go. So I know now that it went well, but coming across the finish line, I thought it didn't go so well.
How are you feeling about your crit this afternoon?
If it clears up, I'll feel pretty good about it. If it's wet, it'll definitely be a little more scary. There's a lot of cobbles and bricks that I'm not used to riding on the West Coast where I'm from, so that'll be different for me.
So does this field intimidate you at all?
Yes, for sure.
You say the field is a little intimidating?
Yes, the field is very intimidating. There's so many good riders here, world champions, national champions. These girls, race for a living. So coming out and mixing it up with them is intimidating. But I think we'll hold our own.
So, anything to say to the recreational slobs out here?
It always feels good to have locals cheering us on. You can look for the green Nature Valley jersey and give us a yell, and that'll make us feel more at home and make us go a little bit faster.
I'd love for them to come out tonight. Evening crits are guaranteed to be entertaining. If there's not crashes to entertain folks, it will be very fast and tons of lead changes. About as exciting as sport gets in the U.S., so come on out.